How's it going, everybody? Just wanted to check in. Got a quick vlog entry. Did the video on the G-Code Scorpion low vis range kit, what I call it. I'll probably do some stuff at the range when I get a chance, and show its functionality, all that good stuff. I had some really good feedback from 1911 Ninja on YouTube, and I'm gonna try some of the things that he had mentioned. But as far as functionality and everything, the other night when we did our low light shoot with Garrett with Lander's Weapon Systems, and I got a cool little bullet scar from the ricochet, or the spalling from the steel shooting target. It worked good, worked real good. I got a few things that I was going to cover in this. The main reason, well, I'll get to that in a second. Whenever I started doing this whole thing here with the YouTube videos, and years ago, whenever Instagram first came out and Facebook, first came out, my Facebook handle, was Thomas Down and Out Air Daigle or whatever. Now I changed it. I took the Down and Out thing out because it's not something I mess with anymore. But so it's Thomas Daigle on Facebook, and if you just look, I'm a moron laying on the ground shooting a big rifle in my profile picture. Now, whenever Instagram came along, I really didn't have much faith that I would use it hardly at all, and so I just used a nickname that my friends had given me years and years ago. And so you can find me on Instagram as Dirk Daigler, DerkDaigler, Dirk Daigler. I'm not going to get into how I got that nickname anyway. So my Instagram account has a different name than my Facebook, and then my YouTube channel has a different name than those as well, which I really didn't know how to go about creating this channel. And I have had, in the past, I had another YouTube channel that covered airbrush, artwork, custom paint, stuff like that, and I quit messing with it. And to my surprise, I actually picked up quite a few subscribers on that, and because after I did it and I got out of it, quit making the videos for it, I just never checked it again. And when I started making this YouTube account, I checked on it, and there's a lot of activity on there. So hopefully the same thing will happen with this YouTube channel here, that maybe I'll start getting a few likes and subscribes and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. But so if you want to find me, if you're watching this, you've already seen that it's brass and lead. I didn't really know what else to call it. I don't know. It's just came to me, and so brass and lead. I go by all kinds of different aliases: TJ, Dirk, Thomas, whatever you want to call me. But you can find me on Facebook at Thomas Daigle. On Facebook, you can just search me on that. If you want to find me on Instagram, Dirk Daigler on Instagram, at Dirk Daigler. And of course on here, it's brass and lead. Anyway, so what I wanted to share with you guys is my birthday present that my wife had got me. And she's the best. Her and my mother are the best. They got me these. Altama. Now, I never really knew anything about these, and I don't really think that they picked these shoes out for me with any other thought in mind that they look cool. And I'd really, I've heard about them, but I've never. So apparently, these are the people that have been making combat boots and stuff and footwear for the military since 1969, I believe. and they've branched out into making other footwear that is a little less conspicuous, as far as tactical stuff goes. Now, look, I'm not some kind of, I don't like using this term, but tactical Timmy. I don't, I love the tactical stuff. I can't afford 99% of it, but I do find use in a lot of the things that the full-on tactical guys use. And if you are one of those guys, I have absolutely nothing bad to say, because look, everybody loves toys, everybody loves gear, everybody loves that stuff. And for the people out there that are trolls that, get on the internet and bust balls about, training and doing the tactical type stuff, I mean, you don't have anything better to do. I've only had one troll so far on my social media, and that's because I've known this guy for years, and he was just busting my balls because that's what he does. Not enough people care to troll me, or do I have enough exposure to be trolled? But if I do, it is what it is. But as far as the tactical thing goes, this was pretty much coincidental. So they seen these shoes, and I love Chuck Taylors. I love the old school Converse Chuck Taylors. I wore them as a kid, and when I was a kid, I remember, they was $14 at Walmart, and I had every single color you could possibly buy. High top, low top, didn't matter. But as I got older and heavier and more, beat up over the years, the damn Converse do not have any kind of support or any kind of soft sole in there. It's basically like walking around barefoot. But I still love the way they look. Well, so they found these. These right here. And this isn't a hole, this is kind of like a vent area. These are the Altama. These are I believe, the Maritime Assault Low. And slip resistant. They got drain vents for water. And they're like a really sturdy canvas material. I just wore them this morning for the first time, and man, they are really comfortable. They have like a rubberized insole. Let's see if I can take that out. So they have a removable rubberized sole, so that you can wash that thing if you get anything in there. And basically all this has got that vented material, the same thing as my Reebok T-Rexes, and which is also another awesome shoe. I'm wearing them right now, and I've been just wearing them out. But as far as these go, I've read several reviews. I did not realize how rugged this footwear line is. This shoe is. I mean, it's really, really rugged. I've read a couple of reviews on the internet from a guy that wore them for a year, and before he ever did his review, and I mean, he traveled, internationally. He went to Europe with these. Went on runs and running in the water on the beach. Just hiking and whatever. And the cool thing is, like, the T-Rexes are, and I get, my wife pointed this out, that the T-Rexes are really bulky and they're really big. And when you wear shorts with them, they look like you're kind of wearing work boots with shorts. I mean, yeah, I see the point. But so she found these, and these are really slimline, real low profile, really sharp looking, and they make all kind of cool colors. And my next pair is going to be the OD green one, because I just love that color. They had some really kick-ass looking gray ones. You're going to get a pair of those. But I think it's really cool that for a low price point, you can get these shoes, and they're going to be 1,000,000 times tougher and more rugged, and they drain and vent and everything else than the Chuck Taylors. These are just really cool looking. And I think y'all should give them a try and check them out. And they got a cool website. It says since 1969, Altama has been leading manufacturer of milspec boots for the U.S. military of defense, supplying military personnel worldwide. And they are made in America, Morristown, Tennessee. So that's really cool. It's an American company, and they do cool things. They got a lot of cool stuff on their website. So I invite you to go check them out. Like I said, these things are extremely comfortable, and they're really rugged without being too heavy. They're really light. So there you have it. That's today's entry. I'll probably make a video fixing to go into the actual work side, the shop side of the shop. Y'all don't see too much of that. And I have some steel. I have a weld machine, a little MIG welder, and I'm gonna start working on building some more target stands, and hopefully come up with a design to hang my heavy steel human silhouette targets, to where all that stuff can fit in the bed of my truck, and it's all modular. I just snap one thing into the other, and it's hanging instead of those big bulky wooden target stands that I've been lugging around forever. So stick around. Hopefully on the next one you'll see me out there in the shop dirt daubing with the MIG machine, with the MIG welder, and making some pretty nasty looking welds. But as long as it holds together, I don't really care. Y'all have a good day. Ask questions. Just make sure that they're the ones that deserve to be answered.